Hello, and welcome to something a little different today. I'm your host, Super Saiyan Blue Lucario, and this is a bit of a discussion. You see, I have been invited by a member of the Pokemon Masters League through Facebook to join a YouTubers Draft League. Now, the way this is going to work, between the 7 entrants, we all take turns in a snake-like draft, picking Pokemon which are split into different tiers, and then we assemble a squad. So the way we pick in order. So I ended up getting the 4th pick, just slap bang in the middle, which is probably the worst position to get in such a draft because you work your way from position 1 all the way to 7, and then 7th place gets their 2nd pick, and it works all the way back to number 1 and so on until everything's been picked. So we get 1 Mega Pokemon each. That was all picked first, and then based on different tiers, you go through Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4, Tier 5, and then you have 5 free picks between Tiers 3, 4, and 5, based on whatever's left, to assemble your squad. Now, legendaries themselves, not allowed, and other than that, things like obviously Baton Pass, not allowed, among others. I think the Sleep Clause and Evasion Clause is in effect as well. We're playing based off the PML rules. Obviously, with PML, it's not just YouTubers get involved. There's regular people. They do a lot of tournaments, battles, gym battles, all sorts of things. It's a growing community. I will be leaving links in the description box below this video. Definitely check that out. Definitely try to join. Compete against all sorts of people, myself included, perhaps, in future tournaments and things like that. There's plenty of mons and prizes and just all round. It's good fun, good time all round to be had there. So, the purpose of this video is the draft has taken place. We selected our squads, and I'm doing a little bit of a discussion video over my squad picked. Now, at first glance, you might think just bulk, but there is room for wiggling. And some of my potential picks were taken, so it didn't help. We also do get the opportunity to make some switches, and at the time of this recording, I'm contemplating some potential substitutions. We get 2 substitutions per week. That has to happen the week before the battles. Now, obviously, there are 7 of us. Not everyone's going to be competing in the same week. It's going to be 1 match per week over a series of weeks. There's going to be 12 matches in total, so you play each competitor twice, and then I think there may be a grand final at the end. But yeah, so there's a lot of potential changes. You might end up with an entirely different team than what you start the draft with, but we'll have to wait and see for that. So getting on to the meat of this episode, and that is my squad. Now, I try to keep as varied in types as possible so that I don't get pigeonholed and easy pickings based off just one type major weakness for the squad. And I went into this thinking it may have been a no-you draft. That was my mistake. It's PML rules, slightly different. So my Mega, comparing it with the other squads available, might not be as good. There may be some changes on the horizon coming with that. But I picked it because it's quite a niche thing. And I love... I'm one of those... some people just like to watch the world burn, and I am one of them. That is exactly how I feel with Mega Burnett. Pure and simple, Prankster Destiny Bond is just evil. And if it's played right, like for example, just looking at these other squads, like some of them have pure gods as their Megas, and they have some phenomenal, they're just terrifying mons in there. And if it's played correctly, a Destiny Bond, like for example, Mega Metagross, say you switch in and you throw in that Prankster Destiny Bond as it tries to kill me, taking out something of that magnitude would be huge. And I mean absolutely huge. So, obviously, we have that to consider, but there may be some changes. I'm still coming to grips with my team, deciding whether or not I want to. Obviously, at the time of this recording, the fixtures haven't been released, so depending on who I'm facing as well, there may be some chopping and changing to come. But effectively, I need to avoid like just being swept off the field, and my thought is the best way to do that is bulk. So there are some potentially bulky mons in there, and some powerhouses as well. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, obviously, likes of Clefable, Gliscor, Credilli, Electros. I mean, even to some extent, Cryogonal. Like some very tangy ones that can really just take hits and just stay with the fight. That's what I want more than anything. I don't want to be in and out within seconds in these battles and just basically being embarrassed. I want to be able to. I like to survey the situation a bit sometimes. I don't want to be impulsive in my choice in battles and movesets. So I want to be able to look at the situation, see this, that, and the other, and decide, right, okay, I could take this. Because I'm quite an analytical mindset person, and I want to start applying that into how I play Pokemon. I'm still fairly new on the competitive scene, so I'm trying to figure out what my niche is. And to do that, I need to try different styles. This is a slightly different style, but there is logic behind it. I like in the variety in the types just keeps things interesting. Obviously, there are potential niches in there. Everyone's favourite Evilmon, Credilli, and obviously there's some nightmarish abilities based in the squad as well that can be used. Obviously, the substitutions can throw people through a loop as well in team prep. So, just 1 minute you're looking at the squads ahead of us, and I think, right, I've got this in mind, and all of a sudden, bang, you're faced with a big problem. They've made some changes, you might not expect it, and your team can get swept just like that. That's the thing with Pokemon. It's all about prep before these battles. It's all about the prep. If your prep's not right, you can just go down in moments, or you can prep really well, make poor choices in the battles, and you're going down as well. So looking at the teams against me, you've got the Chartriots. That is the host from PML. His squad, pretty fearsome. I mean, all of them look very dangerous, so I've got to be careful with them. Obviously, you've got the Central Valley Charizards, the Seattle Primarinas, Connecticut Lillipups, St. John Starmies, and then we've got a fellow Brit in the Manchester United Marowaks. We've got a bit of a local derby there. It should be a very fun time taking them on. Still with a very dangerous team. Two of the guys missed the draft itself, so they had like random number generated based off things that are available in the tiers, and their squads were picked. Some very dangerous mons in all of the teams, and it's all going to come down to prep as to whether or not I win. But that's going to be the interesting aspects for this tournament. I mean, it's over quite a while. Battles, 1 per week. They will be going up on my channel. Obviously, always links to the PML channel as well, and the PML page on Facebook. So, and I'll be linking them through my Twitter and Facebook account. Just make sure that people are aware when the battles go up, so you can come watch them. I might even tweet when they go live, so you can watch the match live before it's in the video. Just if you're that extra keen, but definitely support the Wigan Warriors on our quest to win the YouTubers Draft League through PML. And that will do for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content uploaded every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And until next time, it's time for me to have a cup of tea.